Heyo guys, it's ES here, and I'm back with another rant video with some special guests, none of which are Sasha.
Hi, I'm Allie Faith, also known as Wild Grunt on DeviantArt.
And hello, I'm Michael, or Galactic King on DeviantArt.
And today we are doing a rant on someone who might just be worse than Princess Elizabeth 013, aka Erin Anthony.
Ooh.
And that's not a joke, kids. That's actually serious. So, who's going to start this out?
Well, I personally know about the death threats, so maybe I should talk about that.
Yeah, you can talk about that first. I don't know much about that.
Okay, so, one day I was just, talking to, Paul on Skype, and, I asked him, how's it going? You got a new girlfriend yet? And so he tells me that his girlfriend is a Yandir, and he's going to send his girlfriend to this girl's house and literally kill her. And he was pretty serious about it. It was really weird.
Or which, might I add, the girl calling him out about his other fake girlfriend. So,
Which he stole someone's selfie off their Tumblr and pretended it was his girlfriend.
so because of this, he decides to literally threaten somebody's life. Okay, go on, Ellie.
Yeah, he described Splashy Love as one of his worst enemies, just because she suggested that his girlfriend might be fake because her selfie was stolen.
And you forgot to mention, he made the excuse that she stole DA points from someone.
Oh yeah, he said, Splashy Love, she didn't just affect me, no. She affected one of my friends by scamming her out of money for a core membership on DA. Of course, he
Hold
didn't
on.
prove.
That person was me. And personally, he's using there's a few things. One, he's using the wrong pronouns for me. And two, it wasn't that she scammed me out of the stuff. When I gave her a core membership, we were still friends. But then, for some odd reason, she deleted me and said that we didn't really, quote, see eye to eye, and it's just best we didn't talk anymore. I think he took that as a scam out of money, and I really don't care about it anymore. It's over. The core membership is away. But somehow he still holds on to that.
Yeah.
Why are you surprised?
That's true. Good point.
Mike, didn't he say something like you have to wipe Splashy Love's memory or he would kill you?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's like at least two death threats from him. And
I did not know about that one.
I don't know what he was talking about. Wiping someone's memory is literally impossible.
Unless you are God.
Unless you are the people from Black Men, or
Men in Black.
Yeah, Black Men. Wow. I'm sorry, everyone who likes that movie. I just offended.
so yeah, death threats. That's
That's
like,
fun.
Princess Elizabeth 013. She would threaten to kill people a lot. Wow, what a coincidence. Okay, so are we gonna go to the second thing on the list?
Hey, well, we do like the biggest topic, which is his treatment of girls.
Yeah.
Sexual harassment and
Yep. So should I start this one because I kind of have a lot with him?
Yeah, you can start it.
Okay. So a lot of the time, this guy tends to get a lot of girlfriends. Now, I personally know what it's like to feel heartbreak or have a whatnot, but it doesn't excuse the fact that when he gets a girlfriend, he will say, "Oh, I love you. You're gonna be the one for me forever," And then when one thing happens and they don't treat him as if he's a high and mighty god, he breaks up. He's keep in mind he is the one who breaks up with them, and then he runs back to either me or any of his friends. Quote. Oh, and then he's like, "Oh, nobody will love me," and it's just horrible how he treats girls. One of the best descriptions for how he treats girls, I can definitely say one of the best descriptions is that he thinks girls are just tissues you can throw away when you're done with them and get a new one when you
Just
need
toys.
toy. Yeah, exactly. They're just dolls for his enjoyment, and I just really, not to mention he cheats on them when he says, "Oh my God, sorry." When he says, "Oh, I love you so much," when another girl comes up and she's like, "Oh, hi, I want to be friends," he's like, "Oh, I love you," when he's still dating the other girl. It's just disgusting. I know a girl who he was dating, and then she told her friend about what a wonderful guy he was. So then her friend goes on to him, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, I've heard good things about you." And then he decides to hit on the friend and ask to date her. And this friend turns black. This friend and told her everything, and oh my God, I was so angry at him.
Be right
Wow,
back,
that's
guys.
disgusting.
I got to go do something. I'll be right back.
It is disgusting. And the thing about it is, when I confronted him personally about that situation, he decided to go on and guilt trip me, like, "Oh, I'm just an asshole. I'm gonna die alone. I'm a disgusting human being." And I'm like, "Excuse me. It's not our fault. It's yours. He has nobody to blame but himself for this."
Yeah, sure, Call. He used to complain about his girlfriend troubles with me. And let me just say, I actually bluntly told him, "Dude, stop trying to get a girlfriend. You are never gonna get one that you can keep for more than like a week or something."
Which is true.
I mean, he's honestly worse than Ben in the whole keeping a girlfriend thing. Because Ben, he does get a few girlfriends, but he can at least keep them for like a month or two. He's actually started improving. I think he's kept his current girlfriend for like maybe half a year. I don't know. I have to ask him. Like, you subscribe to my channel anyway.
Oh my God.
She's in bed. What? In bed. Yeah, but she was tired. I saw a groundhog. She was sleeping.
Goodness.
Go away. I'm busy. What are you doing?
All right, so Logan,
Yes.
I was about to bring up that Allie, in one of a chat with me, I think that's a girl I know in real life.
All right, sorry about that, guys. My siblings were being very loud.
Allie, I was just about to bring up the fact. You remember when we were in a kind of a group thing with Cassidy, my in real life friend, Paul and me and you?
Uh-huh.
Remember how you mentioned that my relationships were stable?
Uh-huh.
After that, he decided to come to me, and he was like, "What are you doing with your girlfriends?" And I'm like, "Well, I just treat them like they're human beings. Like, because my girlfriend right now, she is like my queen right now. I just treat them like they're human beings. That deserve affection and love. Why don't you try it sometimes?" And he
it's really hard.
He comes back with the most smart-ass comment I think I've ever heard for that current situation. It may not seem smart-ass, but when you really look at the situation, it's smart-ass. This is what he goes back, "I suppose. Is it really that hard to treat a woman like she is something to you? Really? I don't.
Of course it is.
It is, though. It is so hard.
It's so difficult. Oh, that me, when I'm 12 years old and dumb and stupid, had trouble with it. Isn't that right? Hey, Emily. Because I know she's in the call. Or maybe she left. Did she leave? No, she's still here.
She's just silent. It is so
So
hard.
I kind of missed some of this. Are we still talking about his bad treatment of girls?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
It is so hard for him to treat a girl like she's something to him. I swear to God.
Did you guys already cover the sexual harassment?
No.
All right. So like, this part is really disturbing. It's like, first of all, he's pretty delusional, and like, he believes that he has magic powers, and he tries to like use these magic powers to turn people who don't like him into people that like him.
And he tries to turn people with different sexualities than him, who he claims that he is a lesbian, and he tries to use these, quote, magic powers to turn them into lesbians.
Yeah, like,
It doesn't work like that.
He was really, like, seriously abusing Cassidy. That's just wrong, because he was, like, just kept posting sexually specific Skype chats to her.
Sexually explicit role. Here, see, I know her in real life. I know Cassidy, or Magical Catse with a K, in DeviantArt. I know her personally. She goes to my school. And I personally know, I have her phone number and everything. When that happened, she called me in tears, believe it or not. And she was telling me everything. This is when I was like, okay, that's too far. Because that's sexual harassment. And she is asexual, might I add. She does not have a sexual drive.
And
so
she told him so.
She told him personally, oh, I'm biromantic asexual. And he's like, oh, I'm a lesbian. And she's like, oh, well, she's very supportive of the LGBTG+. But when that happened, she's asexual. She doesn't like that stuff. And she flat out told him in the chat when she sent me screenshots that he should stop. But he kept going.
And she just kept saying, stop. Just stop it now. I'm asexual. I'm not into this. Stop. And he just kept doing it. And she's like 16. That's pedophilia.
She's 16. She's in a grade younger than me. She's in 11th grade this year. 11th.
And Paul's 18. He's an adult. Now that's just wrong.
It is.
And that's probably not the only case when he's been sexually harassed.
He sexually harassed me.
And he sexually harassed someone in roleplay.
Oh yes, Chubby Nightwatch.
Yeah, and he started like groping her character, which was really just inappropriate.
Uncalled
That's
for.
not epic.
And then at the end of said roleplay, he pulled out a magic capsule to make lava appear because that's totally realistic.
Yeah, right?
And then the lava rose faster and faster, ready to kill her!
The sound. Seriously, all these roleplays sound like a bad fan fiction.
Alright, anyway. Ellie, that's funny. Just the way you said that. Anyway, he sexually harassed me too. When I've been a transgender for a while now, maybe a year or two. And I remember when he claimed he was a girl. He was like, oh, it may sound absolutely disgusting, because he's a very disgusting person, obviously. But he was sitting there, he's like, oh, I know you want this. And I'm saying, no, I don't. And he keeps trying to come on to me. Like, I'm flat out telling him, no, can you not? And I was taken at the time, too. He keeps doing it while I'm taken, and I don't like it.
I put her in bed a little bit late because she's just a long time to drink her milk.
I don't.
Well, it's hard enough when I take somebody somewhere and then I come home and find them.
Yes, and regarding his trending, basically, there was no proof that he felt like a girl or wanted to be a
There was
girl
no-
beforehand.
There was absolutely no gender dysphoria at
Oh, is that
all.
the proper term?
Yes, gender
Gender
dysphoria.
dysphoria. It's when you feel like you're in the wrong body, right?
Well, no, actually, gender dysphoria. See, I have gender dysphoria. Gender dysphoria is more or less when you feel like you're confused about your sexual and gender identity. Like you're confused. Like you're kind of going around like, oh God, what am I? Like it's the condition when people kind of don't know what they are.
And he didn't show any of that. It was just one day, all of a sudden, he changed his account name to PristinePaige and was just like, hey, I'm a girl now. Accept it.
It's also gender. It's also called gender identity disorder, which makes a lot more sense.
Oh, okay, that does make sense.
Yeah, he's never shown that before, though. Gender identity disorder. I was diagnosed with that a few weeks into before I found out I was a transgender. I was diagnosed with that. No, he never showed that.
No, and like when you like video called with him and he didn't even bother to like shave, right?
Nope, he had his mustache and he had his he had his mustache and his hair all cut, freshly cut, like he cut his hair again. Really?
I mean, there are girls who do like their hair short.
Yeah, but not that. I mean, okay, maybe that short, but a mustache, really?
Yeah, you want to cut the mustache. He basically looks like me without glasses and a lot
Oh, he wears
more
glasses
trash.
too.
He does. He wears glasses. So basically he looks like me, except 100% more trash.
Oh,
And
I am
short.
the trash
He's also
lord.
really short.
yeah, so I'm taller than him, for God's sakes.
How short is he?
He's like 5 foot. I'm like 5'4". I'm taller.
Yeah, he's like
Holy
5'1".
crap. I could probably like kick him in the face easily.
Yeah,
Because I'm
don't,
6'3".
Good lord!
Yes.
Yeah, ES is the master of tall. Don't worry, Mike. I'm short too.
Like everyone I know is shorter than me.
That's because you're incredibly tall.
The only person taller than you would be the tallest man in the world.
Like that
And he's
7
you're
foot
still
tall
growing.
that
ES
7
is
feet
still
tall
growing.
basketball player.
Also, because you're here, should we talk about the asexual claims
Yeah, sure.
and the harassment on you personally?
Yeah. So he claims to be asexual, but he doesn't act asexual because because of his like chasing after girls and trying to do sexual role plays with them, that does not scream asexual to me. And like he seems completely unable to accept gender identity or sexuality. Like he doesn't accept transgender identities like Mike's identity. He wanted Mike to go back to being a girl. And like we already talked about how he disrespected Cassidy's asexuality and tried to seduce her. And I've lost count of the times he's asked me to date him, even though he knows I'm aromantic asexual. And I just keep saying no, and then he'll ask again. And one time he even had a girlfriend at the time. It's gross. Like he just can't. He seems completely unable to accept sexualities, gender identities other than his own.
Oh god, I just got a terrible idea in my head.
What?
You're probably not going to like it, but it was going to be like me pretending that I became a trans girl. Also, I could get more proof of this, like, personally.
I mean,
Yes, it's a terrible idea. I come up with them all the time.
I don't think that would be a good idea. Like,
Yeah. I think you might be offended by it.
yeah.
Hi, my
A lot of-
name's Ali Fatho, and I'm a boy.
Best
What?
name, 11 out of 10.
I know, right?
Ellie, though. I'm.
Ellie Fatho.
Oh yeah, that reminds me when he made an OC that was a gender bend of himself that was literally just his name with an A tacked on the end. Like,
Oh, I should mention.
lazy.
I should mention. When he was trying to get me to turn back into a girl, he kept talking about my old name, which I will not reveal. He kept talking about my old name. Okay, you know what? I think I'll have to reveal it.
Michaela.
Yes, Michaela. He kept talking about how it had such good memories behind it, when in fact it did not. That name holds impersonation, death threats, being an immature little brat. That name holds a lot of bad memories for me. And he's like, won't you just come back to being a girl for me? I'm like, no, thank you. And then
No,
he,
thank you.
yeah, no thanks. But
No.
my thing is, I decided to come back with a remark that I don't think he took very well. When he was talking about how, oh, Michaela is a good name, it has so many memories. You guys all know my name's Michael. My name
Yes.
didn't actually change at all. My name is still technically, by technicality, Michaela.
By
Because-
legalities.
Yeah, technically, no matter if I change it when I get older to Michael or not, I'm still gonna be known as Michaela because Michaela is Michael in Irish, and it's backwards and forwards. So when I go to Ireland, I'm always, if I change my name to Michael, I'm gonna be called Michaela, and over here, I'm gonna be called Michael. When in reality, in Ireland, my name didn't actually change at all. Just saying.
That's confusing.
It
That
is.
is kind of fuzz.
Okay, Michaela means Michael, and Michael means Michaela.
Got it.
Okay. In Ireland and the United States. Well,
I don't know, gender.
How to
Ben.
name?
yeah, how to name.
All right.
Something backwards and forwards.
Okay, are we gonna talk about his characters now?
Yes, please. Oh my
I thought we were
god.
going to talk about his rumor spreading and such.
Yeah.
Yes, and I will talk about this one because I have the personal experience.
Okay.
Okay, so basically a year or so ago, this was very late at night, and I'll admit I was being really tired and dumb. But he came to me with what seemed at the time a valid proof that Alyssa was possessed by a demon, so he got me to believe that Alyssa was possessed by a demon. And long story short, I heard there was a lot of drama, and basically, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one of the biggest reasons why Alyssa still doesn't like me anymore, because I did that.
Long
You know what?
Alyssa was not possessed by a demon. Long story short, he was just trying to stir up trouble, and long story short, he tried to drag me into that.
Wait, you did?
Yeah, he tried to drag me into the fact that, oh, Alyssa's a demon, you like her, but I did like her at the time because she was a good friend to me, and we did art trades, we did all that kind of stuff. She helped me improve my art, and he's like, oh, just because you like her, she's got you under a spell or something. I don't know.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened with it. He's got something wrong with his mind.
I think he's. I believe in demons because I'm Christian. I believe he is literally possessed by demons because he's just so wacky. I think he's literally possessed by demons. It's not Alyssa who's possessed by demons. It's Paul.
Possessed by demons is kind of a long call when it comes down to really when you look at some of these movies, how people are possessed by demons, I don't really think that's an accurate representation. I think the accurate representation is him.
I know, right?
Oh, this reminds me of a comment that Emily said on that one thing.
Before we go on, just because we're talking about the subject of demons and him, a lot of the time we have fights. You guys know that.
Yes.
For some reason, a while ago, every time we had a fight, this one time I remember, he specifically told me, I'm gonna give you nightmares with my powers. Really? I went to bed that night, I had a good dream. Woke up the next morning. Give you nightmares with my magical dream powers. What the fuck?
Wow.
many Sharpies are?
And he's claiming he can control people's dreams. Like, really?
They're supposed to be in the breakfast room, Karen.
Really? Doesn't make sense. Okay, anyway, what were we going to talk about next?
Well, I was going to say something about Emily's gonna comment of how she used to know Paul when she was like 12, and he was a compulsive liar back then too, but he wasn't completely out of touch with reality as he is now.
Speaking of compulsive liar, I'm a compulsive liar. I'm not afraid to admit that I lie a lot, but that's compulsive because of my history with compulsive lying, even though that's no excuse. But for some reason, the hardest person to admit things, I can admit I'm a liar. But he can sit there and he goes, "Oh, I'm not lying. I love honesty." But he sits and flat lies, and I'm like, really? Really? Just saying.
Okay, his characters, well...
Yes. Oh, boy. His characters are so bad. They make Elizabeth look like a well-designed character.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
He makes the old design of Zero look perfect.
Like, he would just
And, like...
characters like once a week or something. And he's always begging people to draw his characters, and it's like, no.
And his characters only have decent designs when someone else designs them. Like, really.
Like, yeah.
I have designed his character multiple times.
You have?
Multiple times, yes. And for some odd reason, he always like, "Oh, it's good, and he'll use it. But then something else comes along, and they're like, "Oh, here, I don't care for this anymore. Excuse me, I worked my ass off on this, and you're gonna do that? Fine, okay."
I take it you'd the one, like, assassin design, then?
Which one?
All of them.
Yep. I don't want to brag or anything. It is not bragging. It is the literal truth. I am the creator behind half of Yin's designs. Like 50% of them.
Where
And the rest of them are made in the Sonic Cherry Maker.
Yeah, pretty much.
talking
Not to mention...
this one.
I didn't do that.
Oh.
Not to mention that his characters are pretty OP. Like, if you look at his, like, wiki pages, they don't look so OP, but then when you actually roleplay with him, his characters have, like, all the powers in the world.
Oh yeah, and then look here, he just is like, yeah, I'm just gonna make the original design come back. Just like, no, that's lazy. Also, this art, I am 100% sure this is not his art. And that he stole
Yeah,
it
it says,
someone
like,
else.
good thanks to my friend somebody for...
From my old account. I've never seen this on any of his accounts. And I know, like...
Credit the person. Oh my god, he's an art theft. Well, that doesn't surprise me.
And yes, and he says, like, newcomer from my old account. It's like, no, it's not a newcomer if they're from your old account. And they're just a returning veteran. Have you never played the Smash, mate? That was a bad time to drop a Smash Bros. Joke, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't care, that's how I roll.
Be right back, guys. I gotta get my water bottle because I'm thirsty.
Also.
He claims he has this music composing job with this one game company, and it's like, I have never ever seen any proof that he actually has worked on the music for any of the games he claims he did music for.
You know what he said to me once?
What?
He said to me, you know, oh crap, almost fell. You know Team Shanghai Alice, the people who work on the Toho games?
No.
Oh, well, if you look it up, Team Shanghai Alice, it's a team from Zoom who works on the Toho. And he said that he created all the music for it, and then I asked him, oh, cool, I can't wait to see your name in the credits. And you know what he said back? Oh no, they're gonna keep my name out of it, just as a secret. Until I see your name in the credits for the music, I ain't believing you, son.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it is. He says, "Oh, I've worked with Zune personally." Okay. Take a selfie with him and send it to me, and I'll believe you. And he goes, "I can't. I'm not there." Then how'd you work with him personally? Fucking. Same.
Then this is other examples of him art stealing. He stole
My
your
character.
ancient character, Zero the Dragon Fox.
Oh, don't even bring me back to those days.
Hey, I'm not bringing anyone back to the days when ES was OP, but I will admit, ES was overpowered as hell.
Zero was overpowered as hell.
And back to the subject of his characters being super OP.
Not to mention God modding.
Yes.
Yep.
I have characters who are literally gods, and they are more balanced than his characters.
Come on, guys. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so like, he completely controls the roleplays. I roleplayed with him quite a bit. Like, if he wants something to happen, then he will just like put asterisks around and say, suddenly Wildcat turns into a two-headed baboon, and then Wildcat's a two-headed baboon, and then suddenly Wildcat falls in love with the rock, and then suddenly the world explodes and the lava rises faster and faster, and you get the idea. He controls everything. Even
and here's the thing of my RP experience with him. Like, he has always done this. Like, I remember when I was like 11 or 12, and he had his previous main character, FadeTheHedgehog.
Oh God, no!
Yes, and
She keeps thinking. Let me tell you something right here. You all know Zarisha's married, right? He keeps trying to bring back Fade to date Zarisha. And I'm like,
wait,
Steve,
really?
yeah.
wait, he
What,
also
are you
did
talking
the
about
exact.
like the Fade the Hedge Cat thing?
Yeah, no, Fade the Hedgehog.
He did the same thing with Wildcat. I am not kidding you. He tried to like bring back Fade and then make Wildcat date him. I'm not kidding.
Except for the fact that Fade had a dragon for a girlfriend.
I'm like, can you please understand that Zarisha's fucking married?
Yes. Oh, and also,
Even if she didn't like the marriage at first, because read her backstory, you'll understand. Even if she didn't like the marriage at first, she's kind of grown on to him. She loves him. Please back off. Just saying.
also he forgets it's about but he forgets like a ton of information about my characters. So he's like in this one RP, he's going around calling Scythan ES, and it's like, no, Scythan is a completely different character. And then he goes around making ES evil and a human, and it's like, no, that is not ES at all. That is not him. Oh, and then he goes pretending to know things about my characters. I mean, it's like, no, you don't. You don't know
I
any of this
sense
stuff.
that you have a terrible secret in your past. Why don't you tell me about it, Scythan?
Yeah, no, it's like this one character was apparently living and pretending to be a statue at the time when Scythan's ancestor and original incarnation Slavok was traveling the world, and it's like, no, you didn't. Because reincarnation and all that stuff.
To that right there, trying to know everything about your character, it happened to me too. Like, if you read Zarisha's backstory, you know that Zarisha fled from her planet, and the guards are even still now looking for her.
Isaac, beat it!
He tried to make Yin evil just so he could know the guards and capture Zarisha. I'm like, really?
Sorry about that. My brother came in.
Speaking of making Yin evil, I am so tempted to make her the villain of either a War of the Powerful sequel or the villain of Alpha's Adventure 3.
And he keeps trying to kill Zarisha. Like, what? Zarisha's powerless. What do you get? What
Why
did she
would you
do?
do this?
you'd have better luck. It would look better for your resume if you tried to kill someone like Scythan or ES. Except you can't because Scythan and ES are well-balanced characters, and I'm not gonna let you kill them with your god modding powers because I would just go god mod on you.
Better on your resume if you tried to kill actually well balanced character, but taking a powerless, obviously powerless character and trying to overpower them to god mod to your advantage, no.
That's just sad.
There's no.
No.
Keep telling him, if you're gonna keep doing that, I'm not gonna RP with you anymore. And one time I actually told him that and he stole my character.
Oh yes.
No words.
Smart.
I'm not gonna if you do this with Seal's character. No words.
Oh yeah, and we should probably talk about his compulsive lying.
We already did.
We did? Okay,
Yes.
I must have missed that through all of the chaos. Did we talk about ban evading?
Nope.
No.
Alright, so, yeah, he ban evades, you block him, he'll come around with a second account and talk to you again. Please forgive me!
Seriously.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
it is. He got banned from DeviantArt one time and came back.
That's not
Um,
okay.
Oh, hi, Emily.
Hi.
We were talking about you.
Yeah, I'm
previously.
playing the epic Roblox game. Wait, what? You're
We're
talking
talking
about
about
me?
you a little bit,
Yes.
and your
What are we
amazing
gonna talk about now?
commenting skills.
Yes, we were talking about your one comment about how you used to know Paul
Oh,
when you
boy.
were like 12 and he was a most impulsive liar back then as well, but he wasn't completely out of touch with reality like he is now.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's pretty scary. Big spook.
It's like, I'm just gonna be honest here, or Emily, you remember when I was, like, keeping tabs on Paul's bullshit, and I was
Yeah.
and I was just, like, constantly telling you about it, and you
Uh-huh.
were, it's like, I remember the conversation I had with you regarding him being a transgender, and you were like, I don't think he really wants to be a girl. I think he's just doing this for attention. And I'm like, yeah, I haven't seen anything that says he wants to be a girl either.
Yeah, exactly.
Have we talked about his seduction to taken people?
Ew,
Yes,
gross.
we did. We did. We talked
We
about
kinda
that
talked
with his
about that.
mistreatment of girls. Yeah.
What about number 17 racist?
Oh god, yeah.
Oh yeah, that.
Ew. I don't really have any personal experience with that, but it's gross.
Wanna know something? I, sadly,
Yeah?
used to have a real life friend named Sadea. If you probably don't know her. Guess what? Just because I was friends with her, because me and Sadea are so alike, our personalities just clash with each other and we can fight very easy if we're not careful. And because we had that big fight on my birthday, sleepover, he called me a racist for fighting with her. What?
What?
I don't know. I've been friends with her for like 13 years. Excuse me? Like, we fight all the time, but we make up every other day. It's like, well, not every other day. That's an exaggeration right there. We make up and fight, but he's like, you're a
But
racist. With her.
You're obviously racist.
I'm obviously racist. I don't care
And
about
he's
black people.
obviously not.
I don't care about black people. I'm obviously racist. No. God damn it, I dated a black guy for 2 years. Yeah, obviously I'm racist.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
and then did we talk about this in the episode where he is trying, or he wouldn't date a black girl just because she was, black.
I told you that. You're like, right.
Yeah, but he calls people racist.
Yep. Hypocrisy.
True.
That makes sense.
How about when he claims that his girlfriends die? He's unaffected.
I think we talked about that in the video. I can't remember.
Wait.
Actually, you know what, guys?
What?
You just heard the beep. I actually have to be going somewhere. When you put this on YouTube, if you do, link it to me. But I will see you guys later. I have to be going.
Yeah, I was actually gonna be
Bye.
like,
Have
shouldn't we
fun.
wrap this up?
Bye. So, Logan,
Yes.
like, I'm looking at the list, I see sexual harassment, when did pedophilia happen?
Because he tries to sexually harass people who are much younger than him.
Yeah, you probably didn't hear this, but there was this 16-year-old girl. She made friends with him. She said she was asexual, and he was like trying to make her lesbian when he was identifying as a girl, and so that she would like him. And he just kept posting things, like roleplay things about him groping her and licking her and touching her sexually. It was really gross. And she kept saying, stop, I'm asexual. I don't want this. And he just kept doing it. He's an adult and she's 16. It's just disgusting.
Wait, he's an adult? He acts like a 12-year-old.
I honestly saying that he's probably less mature than Miss Erin Anthony here, and that's not a joke.
How old is he?
He's
18.
18. And he still lives with his mom.
Oh God, this guy could have been like driving for 2 years. I feel like he's like one of those people that whenever
I don't think
he's
he
driving,
can drive. I don't think
I know,
he can
but
drive.
like, I feel like he'd be one of those people where like whenever he drives, he just be extremely tempted to run every single person on the sidewalk over.
Yeah. Good thing he's not driving, eh? Let's see.
Wait, Wait, why are we looking at this Sonic fan character?
Yeah, I just had the screen sitting on that while we were talking, just because he tried to steal.
The recording is
Michael's
over,
art.
by the way, right?
No, it's not. I was actually wanting to kind of wrap this up. We're just gonna talk about the impersonation and art theft really quick. Yeah, as you can see here, he's stealing art from Michael and some other people. Like, this is obviously not his art. This is way, way too good. And I even showed you this, right, Emily?
Yeah, you showed me.
And you even agreed that was not his art.
You should link that to me actually, because I'm gonna reverse image search and see if it comes up with like who originally drew it.
Okay. I'll just place it in the chat here.
Okay. It might not. I don't know.
And
He
then
could have
this
like altered the
random
colors or
tree
something.
thing here. This looked way too detailed to be his art.
Yeah,
But
and he didn't credit.
Yeah, I
He
looked
just
on
said,
Google Images.
on
and-
my old account. Wait, I'm gonna try reverse image searching this and see where it comes from. Just give me a sec.
And this looks like a bad Starfall ripoff.
Wow.
Okay.
Really good.
Did you find something out? Nah.
Oh,
He
wait,
tried to
okay.
impersonate Michael a long time ago because, he's an asshole like that, apparently.
I did the reverse image search, but I can't actually find where it was from.
Can't you just, use Google Images search by image?
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing.
Oh. Are you,
Okay, so I found out who this is by. It's by a user called Miss Mirabelle.
the, what? Link, please?
The picture is called Moto Curry the Hedge Cat. He took it from this.
Oh, yep.
I don't know if this account is his or not.
Judging by the other art, I would say no.
But like he stole this and I think he requested it from someone and then just stole it without crediting them.
Okay, no, this person has been said they've been on DeviantArt for 7 years, and also they're just artists too good. It's definitely not him. But they haven't been on in like a week, so they haven't uploaded anything in a week. So if we tell them, I don't think they'd really do anything.
And this, that someone stole the art from him.
Guys,
What?
I have to go because I have to, eat and take down a tent and so on. So I've got to go. So you guys will have to finish this up.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Remember to link it to me when you put it up, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
That might take forever to upload, but okay.
Bye.
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 So... yeah...
Why does everyone always go AFK to eat? Am I the only one that eats at their desk?
No, I eat my desk too. I just get up, go get food,
Wait.
and then...
Okay, did you cut out or did you just say you eat your desk?
I cut out, yeah.
Okay.
I get up, get food, and then go bring it back to my desk and eat.
Just delicious desk.
Yeah, there are a few things we missed here. Disrespecting other kid now. I don't know what other kin is, but...
Other kin are, the people who believe... Actually, I don't really understand it. It's something that, believing you're an animal, I think.
Yeah, Michael did not touch on that in the video, so I was leaving that up to him. And then the shoving atheism down other people's throats, apparently?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen this.
I have in forum posts. It is not good.
And then
I've seen him on the philosophy. I think is it called philosophy? The DeviantArt forum for it. I think it's called philosophy or something. I can't really check right now, but I've seen him on there before. It was not. It was pretty scary.
Yeah, and then treating life like a game or RP.
I think we already touched on that with the whole Dream Powers thing.
I guess, yeah. So I guess that's everything. Do you have any comments that you would like to say before we end the video, Emily?
I am epic. Are you okay?
Yes, I meant regarding the whole Paul thing.
Oh, okay. I am more epic than Paul. There we go.
Okay, well, I'm gonna close this with my comments. Paul, if for whatever reason you are watching this video, here's what I have to say to you.
Oh boy.
Yes, oh boy. You need to stop this shit. I have seen, 12-year-olds who are more mature than you are. Seriously, grow the fuck up. You should also stop trying to get a girlfriend if you're just gonna keep, trying to sexually harass them and, just kind of throw them away when you're done with them, because that's not how you treat girls. You treat them like human beings. That's not hard to do. I mean, I'm aromantic and asexual, just like Wild, and even I can say that's what you should do.
Yeah. I think you just need some professional help, honestly.
Yeah. Also, you need to move out. Stop living with your mom. I don't care if she says you're getting the house when she dies or whatever. You need to move out and stop living with your mom, because at this point you're just using it as an excuse. And it's for your behavior in some parts, and that's not cool, bro.
No.
So, yeah. I mean, seriously, you're 18. You can make your own decisions and move out. You're just too goddamn lazy to. But anyway, this has been a pretty long rant, but thanks everyone for watching, and tune in next time for either another rant video or another one of my gaming videos that nobody ever seems to watch. Okay, thanks. Bye.